6:30 a.m. A fresh start after 7 long months of school closure. Students from Al Furqan Secondary School embark on a journey back to their school. But first, the new normal saw them go through a whole different process before being admitted. Inside the school bus, it was social distancing. Schools countrywide have partially reopened for Grade 4, Class 8 and Form 4 amid tight measures in the combat against Covid-19, which has interrupted formal education for over 17 million students in the past 6 months.
We have now officially opened with the directives from the Ministry of Education. Students have already reported. All the Form 4s are now in school. Teachers have already reported earlier than the students. And we have not had any casualties so far this morning. The first check-in was done at the main gate of Wajir High School. The main gate, we kept thermal guns to take the student temperatures, and teachers and even school support staff. All of them were passing through the main gate, were supposed to be checked for COVID-19.
About the turn up, it's not blessing as such. About 42% of the students, I think, have turned up for this, and we still anticipate to receive the rest.
No more classes have resumed with teachers and students in masks throughout the day. The desks, too, arranged to conform to the 1.5-meter social distancing rule. According to Harid Ado, a Form 4 student at Wajir High School, the partial reopening of school this year was as high as it is a welcome relief.
We have been waiting this moment for a very long time, and the holiday was very long, and there was no studies going on at home or anywhere we are. But the school has been reopened, and we're very happy with the decision of the ministry. It could have been taken before, even now, and we never wished to lose the whole calendar. We had a lot of challenges. There was no studies. As you know, Wajir County, there was no virtual learning going on because of not even having teachers to teach, but also there's a blackout of electricity very commonly. But these few months remaining, we will be, as a Wajir student, we will be struggling a lot to finish our syllabus, to cover our syllabus, and to be a par with the students of the other parts of the country.
Several schools we visited ensured strict adherence to the directive from the Ministry of Education, requiring them to have face masks, putting up notices and setting up wash points in close proximity of users. This comes after Education Cabinet Secretary George Magoha ordered all the guidelines issued by the Ministry of Education to be adhered to by school heads in ensuring the safety of students.
The school feeding program, which has been provided by the government, will commence immediately. We have our kitchen, which we have at least prepared. The food is there. Although we don't have a big kitchen, but at least we will make sure that at least we follow the guidelines, give health guidelines to make sure that our children don't intermingle in the process of getting their meals.
However, it wasn't all rosy feminine schools in their bid to ensure proper high hygiene standards for their children.
Another challenge that we have is that the masks, according to the government directives and the health protocols on guidelines to follow about the COVID-19 preparedness, the masks are out of stock in the town. A situation that has made quite a good number of our children not having the masks, but we have told them that they must bring the masks.
The opening of the school at this time was an abrupt one because parents were not expecting the opening. It was a short notice, but as our school, we are proud to say at least we impact on the lessons. We were able to teach all the lessons that were catered for the whole day for both classes, and the turn up for the teachers was very nice. At this time, we were having a lot of problems with following the protocols of the COVID-19. If the children, the entire school children resumes back to classes, we'll be having a shortage of classes. Per class now in class 8, We arrange 2 classes, of which per class there are 20 candidates, 20 learners. We expect to have 4 classes for class 8 only, which will not be able to manage.
With majority of students resuming schools as expected, stakeholders are still concerned about those who did not show up. The phased reopening of schools comes amid recent surge in COVID-19 cases reported in the country by the Health Ministry. The fate of the rest of students yet remain unknown. This first week and the next will be critical in deciding whether or not more learners will be allowed to resume physical classes. Suleiman Abdikadir, Carlson Media, Wajir County.